What's going on, guys? It's Nick from F Body Addicts here. We are gonna talk about how I acquired this actually pretty nice Z28 and why social media can be helpful in certain situations, especially with car titles. If you ever bought a car that the title's been jumped a few times, Facebook was very helpful and everything. So let me back this car out and show you guys what I'm gonna talk to you guys what I had to go through to acquire this thing. And the guy that I bought it from, it's not his fault at all. He bought the car, he just never had time to register. He's a busy guy. But when the deal came up to buy it, I had to jump on it. But like I said, let me back the car up. A little bit of a code start for you guys real quick. Alright, so here's the situation on it. So I bought the car last week of April of this year. I got tied to it. It's a motorcycle flying by. I look at the title, it matched the VIN tag on the car and everything. Well, then when I brought the car home, I saw it was a Kentucky title. I'm going, okay. Well, I looked at the Kentucky DMV website. Okay. What their requirements were for notaries and stuff to get it in that person's in Kentucky. Well, I saw the name on it. It was signed like the car was sold to an individual, but the individual part that bought the car, it was never filled out. So I filled it out, put all my information down on it. Then I went to the Ohio BMV, and they said no, can't register the car, it's not stamped. And I told them Kentucky does not require a stamp at all. They go, well, that's in the state of Kentucky if it's sold in Kentucky. And it had two liens on it. They had two liens on this car, but they were paid off. So long story short is I found the owner through Facebook. All I did was go put the information on where this car was in Kentucky, the owner's name. I just want to say thank you to Mr. Hall for helping me keep this car. Because if I can find him, this car would turn into a parts car. Honestly, it would, because I wouldn't be able to do anything with it. But me and Mr. Hall talked for a few days back and forth through Facebook Messenger. Called like twice on the phone. So he said, "Send me the title. I'll help you out. You're in a couple of problems here." He goes. So the story on how the car ended up in Ohio was Mr. Hall sold it to a dealership in Tennessee. A dealership in Tennessee should have took care of the whole title problem. Well, the gentleman I bought it from, it got shipped up to Ohio when he bought it. Then it came into Ohio in December 2022, and I would drive by the car every day. And I just kept eyeing it while I was messing with the orange Camaro I had. And I finally, because me and the guy know each other. Ooh, don't want to do that. Me and the guy that had the car before me knew each other for a little bit. And everything. So I finally said, hey, what would it take to buy it off you? Because it's been sitting outside through the snow and winter. And it wasn't driven at all. Just outside in a little corner. And there's no rust in the car. No rust. He said, all right. He gave me his price and said, all right, let me sell my orange car first. Then we got a hold of it. Well, when he handed me a title, I was just excited. So I got the car, got out of his way and everything. And that's when the whole situation with Ohio got involved. But when I got the title back from Mr. Hall, he did everything on his end perfectly. I couldn't ask for much. I kept trying to, Mr. Hall, if you see this video, I I still want to pay you for all the trouble you had to go through with dealing with me. But I know you didn't want any money because I was going through some hoops to get this legally in my name. But oh hi, go away. When Mr. Hall got title, he found the notary that signed for it somehow in Kentucky, so it would match and everything. Stamped, mailed it back to me. It took about a week or so. Well, it cost me a pretty chunk of change to register the car because of how much I paid for it. I had to pay some of the sales tax. Stupid. Florida, you don't have to do that. In North Carolina, you don't have to do that. Well, taxable valuable in North Carolina, you gotta do that. But yeah, and that's how I found this Z28. It was a Kentucky car its whole life. Somehow ended up in Tennessee with title problems. Not Mr. Hall's fault. The dealership's fault in Tennessee that bought the car. That's it. Then the guy sold it to my buddy up here. And long story short, I ended up with this beautiful piece of art. And I love the fact seeing its T-tops. And if you use Facebook or any social media to help you find the car, or what the problem I ran into, just dig. And everybody was surprised I found the owner that was on the title and everything. And he had every legal right. When I made him that title, he could come get this car, right? Because it was technically still his. But he was straight up with me and said, hey, I'll get it done for you. That's why I want to say thank you, Mr. Hall. Still. And everything. But, yeah. That's about it. And you guys know the plans with this thing. Be sure to subscribe, share. Only 18% of my subscribers are watching my videos. What's good? What do I need to do? Drop down some comments on what I need to do on how to make this channel better. And what content you want to see with these type of cars. Because me, about to be turning 23, these cars are getting harder and harder to find. Especially in this nice of a shape. Especially. And because of Barrett Jackson, people are asking way too much right now for these cars. At all. So if you ever find a nice second gen that isn't rusted out or just needs a little bit of work, interior work can be done. But if the body's nice and straight and the thing runs and drives for a really decent price, jump on it. Please jump on it, because we got to save every single one of these cars we can. So I don't know how many Z28s from 81 are still around. I got my two, the black one and this one now. And because the Berlinettas are starting to go up, I know that people are starting to sell them now. But like I said, just if you're ever in a pickle like I was, try to find the original owner. Don't park the car out, because I'll be ashamed of the car and everything. But yeah, make sure to like, subscribe, do what you guys gotta do. Please drop the comments down below what I need to do to bring this channel more F-body addicts, I'm talking about drug addicts, enthusiasts of the F-body platform, especially the second gen Camaros and Firebirds, Trans Ams. But yeah, I'll catch you guys when I start actually taking this rear end apart, bringing the rear end up, putting some cow tracks on it, getting it ready for the 383, because I literally don't have much. Interior's done, paint's done. Just gotta do motor, transmission, and rear end. That's about it. I'll catch you guys then. Cruising. Oh, ain't that a beautiful sight to see?